1.5 billion years old. It's the most expensive meteorite on the planet. The thing's composed of metals and olivine, a crystal called the cosmic precious stone. The meteorite was split into pieces, which were then sold one by one. The total price is $1.8 million. In New Orleans, you can taste ice cream for the price of an apartment in New York. Strawberries Arnaud's dessert features strawberries, spices, mint, and vanilla ice cream. All this splendor is accompanied by a white gold ring with a 7-carat pink diamond. A serving costs almost $4 million. For $3 million, you can buy 3 cool sports cars or a collar for your dog. But if you choose the second option, you'll have to pay an additional $200,000. But 1,600 diamonds on the collar shine so beautifully, and your buddy is irresistible. Hey, everybody loves dinosaurs, especially the collector who's recently bought a T-Rex skeleton at auction. For $32 million, he received a petrified set of 200 bones. By the way, this dino was nicknamed Stan. The Universal Waste Management System. That's what NASA calls their new Space.Toilet for astronauts. The thing is complicated, and the engineers spent $23 million to make it work. And hey, remember to put the seat down when you're done. Da Hong Pao tea is 30 times more expensive than gold. A pot of this drink will cost you $10,000. Pickers pluck tea leaves only from extremely rare ancient trees. They also just take a couple of leaves from the upper branches. A New Zealand collector bought a brown and white feather for $7,000. It belonged to the huia bird, which no longer lives on the planet. Experts confirm the feather was real. It wasn't an ordinary turkey that dropped it. Let's say you have $90,000. Will you buy a car, an apartment, or go on a yacht trip around the world? For this money, an insect enthusiast from Japan bought a huge stag beetle for his collection. Now, experts say this mineral water has a mild taste and fresh smell. The most expensive bottle is made of 24-karat solid gold and costs $60,000. There are cheaper bottles without the precious exterior. They sell for a mere $3,600. The water itself comes from 3 sources: springs in France and Fuji, and glaciers in Iceland. Bottoms up! How to make anything cost a fortune? Add diamonds. This pair of jeans sells for $1.3 million. It's all about the gemstones on the back pockets. $250,000. That's how much nail polish can cost. To make the lacquer truly luxurious, the creators added 267 carats of black diamonds to it. In 1927, Captain Charles Lindbergh flew his plane across the Atlantic. The pilot's portrait was then printed on 200 matchbooks. In 2019, a collector bought one of them for a record $6,000. He paid another $13 for shipping. Are you dreaming of an insanely expensive skateboard? Get yourself the Golden Skateboard, which costs $15,000. Yep, it's a fully functional thing made entirely of gold. As a gift, you'll receive cotton gloves that won't leave scratches on the precious surface. Never mind the gold you leave while doing your insane tricks. Hey, everything is better when covered in gold. It's probably the motto of those who created the world's costliest keyboard. Its price is $4,500. The keys are covered with the sap of a Japanese lacquer tree and sprinkled with gold dust. Oops, you've been careless, and now there's some gold dust on the floor. Good thing there's a $22,000 vacuum cleaner. It's not only powerful, but also adored with 3,700 Swarovski crystals. When you go to Italy, be sure to try the Louis XIII pizza. This dish is high in calories, but your wallet will lose $12,000 in weight. The dough takes 72 hours to rise, and the list of ingredients is amazing. 3 types of caviar, lobster, the finest mozzarella. By the way, the restaurant has a delivery service. Now, after you've finished, you can put empty pizza boxes in a designer trash bag. Yep, it only costs $1,950 per piece. On the bright side, the bag is waterproof and has a shoulder strap. Now, where should you throw this bag? Of course, to the golden trash can, which costs from $10,000 to $15,000. But you'll have to try hard to find one. Only 25 pieces were made, and all of them were sold long ago. An Australian company once made one roll of $1.3 million toilet paper. It was 3-ply, durable, and gold-plated. And yes, it was offered in a gift box. Gee, at that price, I think I'd want it reusable, but we'll skip the details. The platinum arowana aquarium fish costs more than $400,000. Its platinum coloring is the result of a rare genetic mutation. In Asia, this fish is considered a symbol of wealth. You think? A set of these staples will cost you $80. They are gold-plated and sold in a velvet box. They can be used not only to bind paper, but also as a decoration for a tie or shirt. Fishing enthusiasts will appreciate the giant Haskell minnow lure. It was made from copper in 1853. That's the first lure with a movable tail. In 2003, the thing was bought by a collector for more than $100,000. This bike has no sporting achievements. Neither is it hunted by antique dealers. But it's plated with 24-karat gold and sold for a crazy $390,000. An Indian businessman bought a single-digit license plate registered in Dubai. It cost him $9 million. When he handed the check, he admitted he had a collection of unique license plates. The Passion diamond shoes took 9 months to create. Adorned with 236 small diamonds, they have 2 huge 15-karat gemstones sitting at the center. No wonder the price is so impressive. The shoes cost $17 million. This 1969 Volkswagen toy car is a gem. Among collectors, its value is estimated at $150,000, and the price increases every year because only 2 of such bright pink cars exist now. Would you like to have backgammon for $5 million? This board game's made of almost 15 pounds of gold and decorated with more than 60,000 black, white, and yellow diamonds. The Jewel Royale chess set is almost twice as expensive, $9.8 million. The pieces are made of gold and platinum and decorated with pearls, diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. This bed will cost you $6.3 million. It's made of wood and 235 pounds of solid gold. If needed, the headboard can be embedded with diamonds. Hey, why not? If the first option is suitable for a royal palace, this bed is probably made for a spaceship. Thanks to magnetic technology, it hovers above the floor and can support the weight of an adult bison. You can get this bed for your bedroom for $1.6 million. The bison comes separately. Presenting the most expensive sushi sticks. This set includes 2 pairs of sticks, carved from rosewood and are hand-polished. They'll cost you $400. Now, if you don't know what to spend your money on, hey, I can use some help. Otherwise, maybe buy yourself gold shoelaces for $19,000. If it's too much, consider getting their silver alternative. It's only $3,000. Are you about to go to the beach? Why don't you take these slippers? They're bright and hand-painted with 18-karat gold. They also have an unusual square shape. The price? $18,000. Oh, and since you're heading for the seaside, here's one of the most expensive beach towels. It's very soft to the touch and costs $530. The Nightingale of Kuala Lumpur isn't the name of a rare bird. This is a dress worth $30 million. Created in 2009, it's decked with 750 diamonds. The main decoration is a huge pear-shaped diamond at the center. What's real luxury? Maybe a $10,000 comb? It's made of rose gold and sold in an ostrich leather case. If you decide to buy this comb, your name will be written on it. Bob, Fran, Priscilla. Just imagine. $3.8 million. This is the price of the 1001 Nights diamond purse. To create it, jewelers used 4,500 diamonds and spent 8,800 hours. Thanks to the gold chain, you can carry the heart-shaped bag over your shoulder. The question remains what to put into it. Claudius Ptolemy was the scientist who created the first printed atlas on the planet. His friends called him Claude. The book is called The Geography. In 2006, a collector bought one of the 3 remaining copies of the atlas for $3.9 million. The book is around 500 years old. This Christmas wreath is handcrafted and woven from the finest and most exotic plants. But it's worth $4.6 million, not because of the ivy berries, eucalyptus leaves, and lingonberry stalks. The wreath is adorned with 40 diamonds and rubies. You better not hang it on your front door. Shenzhen Nongqi orchid is the Frankenstein of the flower world. For 8 years, researchers were growing it in a laboratory. And then, the flower was sold at an auction for, brace yourself, $200,000. The plant blooms very rarely and is difficult to care for. Yeah, just what you need. Hey, I know somebody like that. Have you ever wondered what the most precious thing on the planet is? The answer to this question was given by NASA experts. Just 1 gram of antimatter would cost you $62.5 trillion. Antimatter is a mirror image of matter, indivisible particles of the material world. Scientists have been able to create a tiny amount of antimatter in the laboratory. Poof!